So guys, you've made it so far. It's the third part. Yeah, I'm in a jacket because I'm very cold. So, the third part. Okay. So, I was up and down from the end of March to in April, going to clinic in Spaldings on Mondays and on Thursdays in Manville. Right? What else? So, April. I was scheduled to have baby the 17th of April, which is my mom's birthday. My mom passed away, so I was excited because I was like, yeah, my mom's birthday. But a week before, on the 5th, yes, the 5th, because I started feeling pains from in the 11 o'clock. From in the 11 o'clock on the 5th to the 6th. And then in the morning, I couldn't sleep because I thought it was Braxton Hicks, but apparently it wasn't. It was labor. So in the morning, I had told my aunt, the youngest one, I told her, and she didn't sleep the whole night because of me. Because I was in pain and I didn't say anything. I can bear pain. So I have a high tolerance of pain. If that makes sense. If that makes sense. I have a high. So I can bear certain amount of pain. So my stuff was already packed because going back to in January, as I said, I ended up had to go to the hospital. So my bag pack and stuff, and my grandfather took us to the hospital. She didn't eat any breakfast or anything because, as I said, like I was feeling pain and everything was rushed because I was in the bus and I was like, shit, I just found out that I was pregnant and now I'm going to have a child. Like, I was processing everything while we were driving to the hospital. And I was worried, I was nervous, I was happy, I was like, it's a lot of mixed feelings. We got to the hospital. The lady check how much centimeters dilated I was, and I was 2 centimeters dilated. I had to be 10. No, I had to be 5 so they could induce labor, and I had to be 10 too. Sorry, I'm just humiliating myself. So there she ended up had to leave. While they left my what happened? Yeah, I was there for a while. Like, I sat down in a chair that was very uncomfortable. And me sitting down in an uncomfortable chair, pain wax me every 5 to 10 minutes. I was very angry. And me did want to cry at some point. I got some calls that were really encouraging. I got some messages that really lift me up because I was like, I can't do this. I was like, I'm ready to pack up and go. And as I said, I got some encouraging messages. I had messaged the baby father, I told him I was in the hospital, and he was like, you tell me say the baby, you tell me say I got a baby. Next, the 17th, and now today are the 7th, today are the 6th. I don't remember when me message him. And I'm there talking, and me tell him say, baby can come 1 or 2 weeks after or before, or then come born premature and stuff like that. And yeah, that was the 6th. So the night, let's talk about the night at the hospital. So I'm there and I have asthma, and they put me to a window. Rain was falling, so I opened the window and the breeze was blowing in my face. Mosquito bite me on my top lip, like some my lip did cut up so. And um every minute me I feel like I couldn't sleep, but I got somewhere else. I got like puss nap. If you know what Jamaican call puss nap, that me take. As I said, I could bear pain. I could bear some amount of pain. So it's like I was great. I was not great. Sorry. I wasn't great. I was okay. I was feeling pain, but it was bearable. So the nurse did tell me to put on one pad, income pad, a pad. Me just asked a pad because I don't want to look like no idiot on social media. She told me to put on a pad, and I did. And then in the morning, the 7th, I woke up 12 or 1 something. I'm going to the bathroom. But see, one bag of me not, ew. I'm not gonna say what I saw, but I saw something and like it just legit upset my stomach. And I go back and sleep, and I woke up. I woke up when they brought breakfast to me, because as I said, pain did not kick me. And I like, pain did not kick me. Bad. And me never did in the mood for talk to nobody. Me never did want to talk to nobody. The lady wake me, give me my food. The tea was legit cold. The tea was cold. Me drink hot tea. If me drink cold tea, guess I gonna take me up. Guess it's gonna take me up. Okay? So I was at the end of the ward. Yes, I was at the end of the ward, and there was 2 ladies beside me, and they were kind enough, because out of me and the 3 of them, I was the one in labor pain, right? They were not in labor pain. Well, I don't think they were, because 2 of them did a laugh and I go on. I don't think they were in labor pain. It's like me did up on the bed and me a bawl. Me a cry. Come me I say, we just want to come for me, and me just push and just go home, because I don't like staying in hospitals. I legit don't. I don't like when too much needle going on my skin. I love needles. I just like when I go stick me more than one time. That's I don't enjoy that. Right? So the lady called me, and she was like, "You're Alayna birthday," and I said yes, and she said, get your bath with your stuff. Get your bath. She said, get your bath and follow me. So, me being the dumb person that I am, but take up your bath and me and walk with her the empty bath. So she said, no, where's the bath with stuff? So I'm like, with stuff, miss. And she said, you need to get a bath with the baby clothes, a towel, and this, that. And she give me this. I'm like, alright, cool. But you tell me, say, miss, you tell me, say, get your bath and follow me. Me never wrong. But take up your bath and follow you. No, sir. So I got it, and I check how much centimeter dilated I was. I was 5. So you can't imagine say me I feel pain from the 5th to the 6th, and now the 7th, and me 5, just 5 centimeters dilated. So me I go through pain for 1 day and enough hours. And when she told me that, she was like, there's 5 centimeters dilated. I was like, you sure? Because the amount of pain when it wax me, I thought that I was like at a 7 or a 8, going to 9 and then 10. Come and say, yeah, me I deal with this like a boss. Right there. And I went into the labor room and I was legit on a bed. I was on the bed and she strapped up some stuff on my belly. And she told me to lay on my back and put up my legs like this. Like this. Like this. Yeah. Sorry guys. So I did what she said, and like me tell you say pain, I disappear start wax me now. Disappear start wax me. And me not tell her no lie. Me not tell no lie. You see when the pain start wax me? Me ball. I send a prayer to God. Me tell God. I'm going to something me tell God. Me tell God some stuff. Me tell God some stuff. Me start to I've never thought that pain could have feel so. The pain other than when you book your pinky toe. Me to say, me pray to God. Me talk to myself. At one point, a nurse was over me and I was falling asleep. Because me in a pain, when I'm in pain, I go to sleep. Right? So the pain whacks me and me, I drop asleep. So the lady was like, no, you have to wake up. Me have to wake up and endure this. Like, and you can't just wake me up when a time for me like push. So me the day I me attack, I'm asking the nurse, me ask her she could have check how much centimeters I am now. She say she can't do that yet. And she give me something for for the pain with it like cool it off like a bit. Cool it off a little bit. For a minute I was getting relief like a little bit, and then boom, me start feel pain again. I start pray again. I start my body Jesus. My body Jesus. My body Jesus. And apparently they checked me and I was 7 centimeters dilated. And something was up when the lady checked me, and my head water didn't break or anything. So something was up and my head water didn't break. And I started to feel pain in my bottom. Like them type of pain there, I never yet feel. And when you sit down pan toilet, dude. Sorry. No. Sorry. How when you're gonna pass, you don't feel them type of pain there. So I was there and I told the nurse, and she break my head water, and she called couple of the nurse and two doctors, and she was explaining to them stuff. So them time them start get worried now, cause I say shit, what is happening? Why nobody not talk to me? So she say she's gonna come back with a couple documents for me to sign, and she's gonna explain everything. At that point, like I started thinking, Messi, is it a mega dead or a baby got dead? And me go through 9 months of this, and the baby got dead, I'm gonna ball, I'm gonna fall in a depression, and one bag of something like that. Those were the thoughts were going in my mind, and she came to me and she was saying that you have a rupture. And she was explaining it to me, but me in so much pain, me can't listen. So when she said that you have to, they're gonna prepare for a C-section, please to sign all the documents. And she was telling me what was on the documents, because me couldn't read. Me not telling no lie. I couldn't read. I couldn't focus. God bless them, me did attack. Like I couldn't. I was like, no, yeah, give me the book, let them paper, yeah. Like, I was legit shaking when I was supposed to write my name. Like, that was how hot the pain was. Like, see, man, yeah? I never spell my last never spell my last name correctly. I know that for a fact. Because in my mind, I'm like VIRT. V-I. I don't know, I just put on my last name. I just put on... Just put on my last name, and because they were in such a rush, she not even did realize, but me no say, and never my last name me put on there. So I put a VIR, but I don't remember what else I put on there, so but it's not my last name. Not my last name. Not my last name. And them bring me go in at the well, I'm gonna say a surgery room. Yeah, they brought me there, and them put on the, I don't know, I call it 90 frock. Them put on one of that on me, and I got 3 injections in my back. I did feel that, and that was to numb my waist down. I think it was from, y'all can't see me, but I think it was to numb from my belly, because I never feel nothing. I never felt anything hurtful per se. She'd stick me 3 times. She stick me going up, side. I was there laying down, and she said, you're gonna feel a tugging, like somebody pulling on you. And she was talking to me and stuff. The room was very cold. I was legit trembling, and when I looked in the mirror, my lip color changed. I was cold. They gave me a blanket. Still it cool. I don't know what a blanket do for me. Cause my mouth, see my bear that. I was trembling. What else? I felt the tugging and stuff. And they took out the baby, and the nurse doctor, I don't remember who showed me the baby. I look at the baby and I asked the doctor if they saw my baby. I asked the doctor if he's sure that that's my baby because the baby white. The baby is white. I'm black. The baby father is black. Me not understand that. So like everybody was laughing. I'm gonna get into a can you come you bring a white baby to me. That's not my baby. So everybody was laughing and I'm glad that I gave them a joke. Cause looking back I would have laughed too. Um they took the baby and they took the clothes that I took out for her and they carried me to a room where I had to wait until the the um the injection was worn off and after it wore off I was brought back to the ward and one of the nurse carried my baby to me and that was like the best part, like getting to like hold her and stuff was like I cried because I went through a lot just to bring forth a child that only I wanted. And when I saw her, I instantly fell in love with her. I cried. I had messaged the baby father and I called him and he asked me if it was twins and I said no and um I yes they carried the baby naked to me. They carried the baby naked to me. So she was wrapped up though. um and like that was like the best part to via like everything like going through that like experiencing what mothers go through just to bring one child, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20, doesn't matter. 20. But going through what a mother went through, like labor, all of them something there, it was like a lesson that I learned from. And the greatest part about it was having a child that I genuinely love and would risk my all for, because I'm not lie, I went through a lot of stuff. And the reason why I'm doing this story time is to just let anybody that's going through the same situation be aware that you're not alone. You're not the only one that goes through a lot of stuff. And I genuinely love that young girl. I love her with every last breath I have. I got a lot of hate for it. I disappointed a lot of people. I let down a lot of people. But at the end of the day, I'm glad that I didn't do an abortion. I'm glad that I have somebody around me that I love a lot, that I cherish a lot. and I'm glad that I got the support that I needed, and I am grateful for the person that I have around me. The day one supporters are my friends, my family member, my aunt especially. My aunt, who I share everything with. I am grateful for her. I'm grateful for everyone who was up and down with me on the road and stuff. And like, there is always a bright side to the situation, to a situation, any situation. But my advice is to be careful who you let into your life and who you say that you're going to trust. Not everybody that says that they mean you well actually mean you well. For those who are being sexually active, please do wear a condom. There's more things than pregnancy. You have AIDS, HIV, a lot of things that you can catch from just having sex one time. All it takes is just one time. Don't be a fool like me. I'm not a fool, yeah. But don't be like me. Don't mispass, or don't pass the signs. Please. Better safe than sorry. Understand? I hope this video has motivated, has encouraged a lot of people, young, old, average age, mixed age, whatever. Doesn't really matter. I hope this video has encouraged people. Not everybody's life is perfect. Not because you see people on social media smiling means that everything is okay. And I'm kind of relieved that I got to share this video with you guys, and I hope you like it. As I said, doing something that out of the box, something that I wasn't comfortable with doing because I haven't spoke to anybody about it. So thank you guys. Like, comment, share, and subscribe.